Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
I'm audible.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. जय जय श्री पंचतत्व भगवान की जय. First we'll sing Panchatattva mantra and then we'll start with Hare Krishna. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasa Gaur Bhaktavrinda Jai Shri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
अच्छा ये आशीष प्रभु चलेगी Krishna Mataji, you know Karta? Okay. This one. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. राम संकीर्तन की so the class now. ऑप्शन आ रहा है पासवर्ड नहीं मेरी स्क्रीन पे दिखने का है सेट जस्ट DJ. Hare Krishna. So, on behalf of ISKCON Dublin, I would like to welcome you all for today's Sunday Love Feast program and today's class, which will be on Bhagavad Gita. But before we start with the class, we will do small kirtan, which is very easy to recite. Jai Radha Madhav Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabh Girivardhari. Okay, so Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jaya Gopi Jana Yashodanandana Brajana Rayana, Yashodanandana Brajana Rayana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Bihari, Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Jaya Yashodanandana Brajana Rayana, Yashoda Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki. Hare Krishna. So welcome again. So today's class will be on Bhagavad Gita's introduction, or we can say journey towards Bhagavad Gita. So in today's world, where we are facing so many issues and challenges regarding our problems, our stress, anxiety, fear, situation of indecisiveness, and we sometimes get so many questions and confusions, and we are looking for answers, but we don't get answers. You know why? Because we try to find answers in a wrong place. I will start the class sharing one example. Last month, we bought one washing machine. Like at my place where I live, we bought one washing machine and we installed that washing machine. And then after that, we tried to use that washing machine to wash my old clothes, like dirty clothes. And once I selected the program and turned that on, it started very nicely, but after some minute, it started shaking very hard with vibrations. And it was making that much noise that even those who are living like below my floor, they also came because of that noise. Then we started reading, user manual and was checking like this. Oh yeah, we installed, we did this part, we did this one. Why it's a new washing machine, still it's making that much noise, should not make. And we tried to adjust the feet, the legs of the washing machine, tried to adjust the water, and tried to adjust electricity, everything we checked, everything. And still it was making noise. So we thought it's a problem of washing machine. And we raised the issue and complained to the company. And they said, okay, they will send someone to pick it up again. The very next day, we were discussing that with one other person, and he was an experienced person who bought a new washing machine before as well, and he faced that same issue challenge before. And we were discussing, and then he said, I think you did one mistake while installing that or using that washing machine. And then we said, what was that mistake? So he said, because you know what, you didn't read the user manual carefully. There must be a step in which you need to remove some pistons which was inserted behind the washing machine to save it from the shocks while transportation. And then he sent one video, and he was correct. We didn't remove the pistons which was there to absorb the shock of transportation. And once we did that step which we missed, or once we read the user manual again carefully and followed the steps of installation properly, the washing machine became perfect, no noise, and still we are using. And even today, before coming here, I used it. Hari Bol. So the thing is, we are facing challenge and issue in our life. You may ask like why we are not buying washing machine, why we are following this, why we are facing this. The thing is, this human form of life, we got that. We are using it for wrong things and then facing challenges. We are not implementing the proper user manual which has been given by one who manufactured us, who created us. Does anyone know who created us? Krishna, God. We can just say in one word, Krishna or God. God created us. They gave us this human life. But are we following rules or the steps or the user manual which was given by God as well for us? Maybe or maybe not. Maybe we are following few steps, maybe we are not following other steps. And that's why we are facing challenges, that's why we are facing issues, that's why we are not fulfilling the goal of our life. So, what is the user manual for our human form of life? First question is this. Correct? Am I correct or not? So, as per Shastras, the user manual for this human form of life is this Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the user manual of our human form of life. It is mentioned for Gita Mahatmya that Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gita Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantra Tasya Namami Yani Karmapi Ekam Tasya Devasya Seva. Like in this present day, people are very much eager to have one scripture, one God, one religion, and one occupation. Therefore, Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gita. We should follow at least one scripture, which is the Bhagavad Gita given by Devaki Putra, Krishna. Okay. So that's why we will start our journey towards Bhagavad Gita. That's why it's a need of a time, need of our life to read, to digest, and to imbibe the principles given in Bhagavad Gita into our life so that we can fulfill the purpose of this human form of life. Okay? Okay. First, to read Bhagavad Gita, we should understand what Bhagavad Gita is, what it is talking about. It must be talking about something. Although we just discussed, it is giving us the real purpose of human life. It explains. But how it explains and what are the major things? We will go through all that in this class. Okay? So who all wants to listen about Bhagavad Gita? Are you all ready? Okay. So this Bhagavad Gita as it is has been given by Srila Prabhupada. So first of all, we will pay our humble obeisances to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON Society. So to pay obeisances, generally we do Mangalacharan prayers, which is the invocation prayers to the spiritual master and gurus who gave all the knowledge and teachings from previous acharyas through disciplic succession to us. Okay, so those who know, they can recite. Those who don't know, they can just remember or just think about their gurus and teachers, then think about Krishna. If not, think about Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is Jagat Guru. Okay, so Om Ajnanatirmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutabadagamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanshta Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitansha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. We can raise our hand. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna. So what I recited is the invocation prayers to seek permission from gurus, previous acharyas, Krishna, Panchatattva, and all the Vaishnavas. So because to understand the Vedic knowledge, we need some blessings from all those who have already understood them. Then we can discuss that. Okay. So to read Bhagavad Gita or to go towards the journey of Bhagavad Gita, we should understand first how to approach. What should be our approach towards Bhagavad Gita while reading? So we should always approach in a spirit of devotion to the Supreme Lord. Why? Because there is no difference between Lord and Lord's names and the words spoken from the Lord. So Bhagavad Gita, each and every word written in Bhagavad Gita Each and every word spoken from Krishna is none other than Krishna himself. So the power which is there in Krishna has been in the names of Krishna, has been given in the words spoken by Krishna as well. So that's why we should approach in a spirit of devotion with humility and submissiveness. Because why we need humility and submissiveness? Because it will give you some recommendation to change, to bring change in your life. And until unless you have humility, you have submissiveness, you will not accept those changes. Understand? Sometimes we meet few people and they recommend something to us, but we don't take that. We don't take their advices. Why? Because we are not ready to take that. Our ego is that high that we think we know each and everything. We don't need your advice. We don't need your suggestion. I know. We say like this, right? I know. Don't tell me. Often to our parents or our elders or our friends, we say, oh, no. I don't need your advice. Take it. So sometimes to bring change, to take advice, we need humility and submissiveness. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is explaining about this whole world and how things are moving around here. So we also need some humility and submissiveness, at least to understand. Okay? Because even a vessel, if it is closed from the top, you cannot fill it. Whether it has some space or not, that is secondary. But unless you have that space to go inside, you cannot fill it. Okay? So we have to create that space with humility and submissiveness. And we have to surrender. We have to be in the feeling of surrender. Like we are surrendering. We should surrender towards God that, oh my dear Krishna, I'm surrendering to you. Please give me the path. Please show me some solution. Because often in our life, we feel like we don't have answers to all those problems, all those challenges. How we can get answer? We can only get answer from the God. And many times we get that as well. We get in form of sometimes our then it really it's beneficial for us. Our friends say something, it's beneficial for us. All those things are happening in our life because of the mercy of God. He passes on the information through others. Okay? So, and fourth step is very important. That we should receive this knowledge only in parampara system, in authorized disciplic succession. As Shastras, there are 4 authorized disciplic successions. One is coming from Krishna, another is coming from Shivaji, third is coming from Charakumar, and fourth is coming from Lakshmiji. So these 4 disciplic succession, Krishna through Narad Muni, Lakshmiji, Shivaji, and Charakumar. And then further, they came down in different sampradayas and disciplic succession. One of them is Brahma Madhav Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, into which ISKCON comes into. Okay? So we should approach Bhagavad Gita only in succession. Okay. Second thing is we should know who spoke Bhagavad Gita, to whom the knowledge was transferring. So Lord Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, maybe every one of us know, and Lord Krishna regarded as Supreme Person. Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Purusham, Sashvatam Divyam, Adidevam, Ajam Vibhum. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is explaining himself. That Supreme Personality of Godhead is the ultimate abode. The purest, the absolute truth. He is eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn and the greatest. These are the qualities of a Supreme Personality of Godhead. And later, in 10.8, he is saying, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu, 10.8 Prabhu, right? Aham Sarvasya Prabhu, Mata Sarvam Pravattate, Iti Madhva Bhajante Ma, Buddha Bhava Samanvita. I am the source of all causes. Okay? And only 10 people can understand this. So he is establishing the right knowledge by himself only. Okay? And what is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita? To deliver mankind from the nuisance of material existence. Currently we are just stuck in this material existence. Right? To teach us that our existence is eternal. That we are eternal. Okay. Is we, like this body, which you are able to see now, or which I am able to see of yours, is this eternal? So this line is wrong, right? This line which I just read teach us that our existence is eternal. Sat. This is wrong then. Because we are eternal. We are not eternal. On this body, right? No? Then who am I? Yes. You all are intelligent already. So the thing is, we as a soul, because I'm not this body, I'm soul residing inside that body. Just the way a driver goes into the car, then car can function. Until unless there is a driver in the car, although whatsoever fuel you will put in the car, whatsoever gear there will be in the car, or whether it will be automatic, or whether it will be electric, whether it will be BMW or Mini Cooper or any car, it will not function until unless there will be driver. So same way, there is a driver in this body which is called as soul. So soul derives this body. So as a soul, the quality of a soul is, existence of a soul is eternal, Sat. And teach us to not get entangled with temporary existence, Asat. We should not be always absorbed in this temporary world, material world, which is temporary. Can you give me an example of anything in this world which is permanent? Something material, but something material. Do you think any building is permanent? Do you even think any species residing in this world is permanent? Is weather permanent? Is mountain permanent? Is any river permanent? Nothing is permanent, right? Everything comes with their expiry date. Whether you know that expiry or not, but Lord knows what's the expiry date. So we should not be entangled with these asat things. And we should come out of anxiety and sufferings. Even Krishna or the Lord wants us not to face this anxiety and suffering which we all are suffering. Okay, do we have anyone here who never faced any anxiety or suffering? We don't have even one person who is not facing anxiety and suffering. We all are facing every day, every moment. Correct? We are dying our body is dying every moment. So that's also a kind of a suffering, right? We are currently facing cold or currently facing hot or anything. That's also suffering. So we should come out of it. Krishna cares for us. That's why he is establishing that knowledge. Reminds us the real purpose of life. What is the real purpose of life? To serve God and to go back to Him. Okay? So how we can build relationship with God? There can be different ways, right? Even in our life, we have different kind of relationships with people. Correct? Some with passive, person recognizes that God is great. Like God is great, I just want to serve Him. The passive relationship. Another can be active. Since God is great, therefore must serve Him. Serves the Lord in various degrees of intimacy. I can serve Him with like some close service, some other service. Friend like Arjun, friend like Sudama. By establishing some relationship. Like parents like Devaki, Vasudev. And even there was a demoness. What should we call that? Putana. Does everyone knows about Putana? She came to kill Krishna with poison milk, but still she attained the position like a mother because she was having the motherly feeling. So Krishna, to connect with Krishna, we should develop some feeling, some relation. Then we can connect, Let's say if you love someone, but you say, I just love you, but I don't know what kind of relationship we have. Whether like, I love you as my brother, sister, my partner, my father, mother, brother. But I just love you. I don't know what's the relation. You can't relish that love, So for relishing the love relationship. So the final relationship is conjugal lover, like Radha and Gopis. They were having like a partners, like lovers. You know, like husband wife. So you can have different kind of relationship with God. See, we can see examples like here, Hanumanji. Hanuman was having relationship like a servitor. He was always trying to serve Lord Ram in different way or other way. Whenever he got some chance, he just took that opportunity to serve. So all these relationships we can understand through that knowledge. Okay? Okay. Now here comes the 5 basic truths with which we can relate or which are established in Bhagavad Gita. 5 basic truths. Now here I would like to ask among you, like if you know this. Does anyone know? Oh, okay, it's already there on screen so you can read. So first is, sorry, I should have asked before. First is, who is God? So in Bhagavad Gita you can find out who is God. If you want to know who is the Supreme God, you can read Bhagavad Gita and you can find out. So God is the Supreme Controller, the Absolute Truth. He is Enjoyer. He is asking us to do something towards Him. So you can read in Bhagavad Gita. Second is, what is living entity? Jiva. Jiva is the conditioned living entity. Who is Jiva and who is God? God, here we can see. And who is Jiva? Us. We. Part and parcel of God. Do you know, okay, tell me one thing. The quality of one drop of water and quality of one ocean in terms of chemical formula is same or different? Same, right? The same way, the characteristics of God, which is Sat, Chit, Anand, like knowledge full of bliss, we also possess that. That we just discussed that we are eternal as a soul. And because the soul's quality is to always be in bliss, always full of knowledge. That's why we always tend to acquire some knowledge. That's why we always tend to get some bliss, happiness, joy. We want that because that is our real identity. But in this material world, we cannot find that taste. We cannot find that quality. This material world has been compared with that chewing gum which has already been chewed from millions of years by others who all eat chewing gums. Who all eat chewing gum? We can raise hand. We cannot feel shy. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just asking. Okay, who all have eaten chewing gum in their life? I think everyone. So when you start chewing the chewing gum, you feel taste, right? Some juice out of it. But after some time, maybe half hour, 1 hour, you doesn't feel any taste coming out of it. Then what do you do with that? You throw that. And what do you say for that person who will take that chewing gum, put it in the mouth and start chewing again? Disgusting. But let's not think about hygiene. I'm just saying, you will think he's mad. He's chewing that chewing gum which is not having taste. He's chewing that chewing gum which is already being chewed by someone. But we are still finding happiness, joy and bliss in this world which is not having the real joy, real happiness. Which is mentioned in Shastras. That we are getting only reflection. We are not getting original thing. But when we get original thing, we don't think about reflection. Am I right or wrong? Let's say you see reflection of mango somewhere. Okay, picture in your phone. You can think about mango. How does it taste? How does it feel when you eat, ripened yellow mango, juicy mango? But when you get that yellow, tasty, ripened, sweet, juicy mango, do you think how does the reflection looks like? Do we think like that way? We don't think, right? So in this world, we are only getting reflections. That's why we are thinking of happiness, joy, bliss. But when we get ultimate joy, bliss, we will not think about this world. That's why some people say is, when you get connected with Lord, when you get relationship with Lord, when you establish that relationship, you don't feel joy, you don't feel that connection in this world's relationships. We say like that, right? Because that's a higher taste. And then you realize very low. Because you develop the taste for higher thing. Okay, let's move towards next. So, Ishvara and Jeev. Ishvara means what is about God, who is God. Second is what is living entity or who is living entity, what is the quality or characteristics of living entity. Third is what is material nature, the Prakriti, like this material nature which is around us. How does it function? How does it look like? How does it work? There's a two types of material nature, which is superior conscious and inferior separated. So what is time? How time functions? Time. There's only one thing, Chanakya, he said, you can't even buy a single minute or single second or single fraction of second by spending million and billions of gold coins. Can we buy? Can we buy 1 minute? We can't. So how living entities are controlled by time? So time is controlling us, right? We are getting old every second. Even a child who is just born, we ask how old is he or she. Correct? And what is the meaning of old? Old means which is from past, right? Which has passed some time. Correct? So, and the last aspect is, basic truth is, what is karma? Karma means our activities. How does it functions? How does this impact our life? Okay? In Bhagavad Gita, we can just find out all these things. So first, Ishvara. Ishvara means Lord Krishna, Supreme Controller. He is the Ishvara. It is being established in Bhagavad Gita. He is eternal, supremely conscious and unaffected by modes of nature. In 10.8, which I just recited, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate, iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvedha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know the engage in my devotional service and worship me with their heart. So Krishna is saying this, that he is establishing himself that he is the supreme-most. We are still in doubt. We are still not able to digest this. He is saying upfront that he is the supreme-most. Okay. He controls the material nature. In Bhagavad Gita he is saying, Mayadhyakshena prakritihi suyate sa characharam hetu nanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. This material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction. So everything is working under God's direction. Producing all moving and non-moving beings. In the start we said, we are also created by Lord. So he is also saying the same. Under its rule, the manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. So we are taking birth, death, everything is destroyed, created again and again. Right? So it is because of desire of Lord himself. Okay, about Jiva. Jiva or living entity is part and parcel of God. We are part of God, expansion of God. That's why we have similar qualities than God, but in very minute number. Very minute. Okay? Eternal conscious of own self and affected by modes of nature. We get affected by modes of nature, right? What are the modes of nature? There are three modes of nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. While being in material world, we are always in one of them. Either we are ignorant, either we are passionate, or either we are in mode of goodness. So to do to practice devotional life, we at least have to come in mode of goodness. Actually, we have to go beyond all these three, but at least we have to come in mode of goodness to feel about Lord. Okay? So has same qualities as God in minute quantities. We just said, just like a drop of ocean. Has limited free will. Do we have limited free will or endless free will? No, we have limited. We have free will. Okay, if you want to do something, you can't do that. But you can only control few things which is dependent on you. God has endless free will. He can do anything. But we can only do few things. Let's say if you love someone, can you force that person to love you back? No, right? Let's say you want to slap someone, but can you slap? Okay, but you have to face consequences. But you don't want to face that consequences. That cannot happen. Okay? So we have limited free will and exploit the lower nature. We have that tendency to exploit. Are we exploiting nature? No or yes? We are cutting trees. We are exploiting rivers. We are exploiting environment. We are even exploiting animals. We are even exploiting other humans. What to say about others? Correct? We discriminate people based on different aspects. So this tendency is connected with human nature. So we have to come out of it. So thus Jiva is superior to lower nature, however always under Lord's control. So although we are doing all this, but we are under control of Lord through this laws of nature, through Maya, illusion. They are controlling us together with the power of Lord. There is a space inside, we can come in through from the door. We can come in. Prabhu, we can come in if we want. Okay. So next thing is Ishvara and Jeev comparison. God and soul comparison. That we both are eternal. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying in 2 chapter 1-2 shloka. Natva eva ham jatu nasham natvam neme janadhipaha na chaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam ataparam. Means there was never a time when I did not exist, or nor you, nor as Arjuna was saying, I will kill them. Why will I kill them? I don't want to kill. So I was always there. They were always there. You were always there. All will be there. So you don't think about you will kill. You can't kill. You will just kill the body. Okay. So it is indestructible and unborn. We are indestructible and unborn. Na jayate mriyate va karachin nayam bhutva bhavita navana bhuya ajo nitya sasvato yam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Means for the soul there is neither birth nor death. When there at any time he has not come into being, does not come into being. So we are primeval. There is no slain. Like we cannot be destroyed because we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are Satchidanand, eternal. Okay. So there is comparison again. Eternal, everything emanates from him, but we are part and parcel. Things doesn't emanate from us, but things emanates from Lord. He is supreme controller, but we are minute controller. We can control few things, but we cannot control everything. We can control the light here, but can you control sun? So you can control minute thing. You can control air condition temperature, but can you control weather? No, right? You can control your child, maybe, I don't know, I don't think so. Nowadays we can control children as well. So the thing is, but you can't control whole planet children's. Okay? So we both are indestructible and unborn, has transcendental body, but we take different bodies until unless we go back home, back to Godhead. After we reach to Golok Vrindavan, we will also get transcendental body. Okay? So Krishna, he takes different avatars, different forms, and he remembers all of his forms. But we do not remember our past life. He is unaffected by work, but we suffer. We have to face our activities. We have to face results of our doings, the karmas. We have to be in the karmic reactions. Okay, he is not materially affected, but we have to face material effects as well. Okay, so and 5 basic truth. The next point is Prakriti. So regarding Prakriti, there are 2 types of Prakriti. First is inferior apara, or second is superior para. Separated material energies like all these things, earth, water, fire. This is also Prakriti created by God. And the second thing is we are as a living entities. We are also created by Lord. So there are some things which is non-living, things which are living. Okay, we can also distinguish like that. Second is all created beings have their source in these 2 nature. So source, either we are in para or apara. Like either things are in para or apara. And Prakriti is eternal, however, is sometimes manifested, sometimes unmanifested. Everything is also eternal. Let's say this building, any building will be destroyed. But the things with which it is created, it will be there. Whether in different form. Let's say we burn some firewood. It changes the form. Some vapors, some ashes, some water, some air, some gases. But still the energy is there. That's why even scientists gave the propositions that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It is always there, but change the form. Same way. So Ishvara is the cause of both the origin and dissolution of material nature. Everything emanates from God and everything come back to God. We just discussed. So that's the three modes of nature which which we were talking about: goodness, the sattva; passion, the rajas; and ignorance, the tamas. So condition one to happiness in sattva, we tend to be happy. In rajas, the conditions one to be fruitive actions. In ignorance, covering one's knowledge binds one to madness. We don't care about anything if we are in ignorance. Okay? So that's why we should elevate ourselves at least towards the level of sattva. Am I right or not? Okay? So we don't want to get ourselves involved in the fruitive action category as well. So that's why even the passion is not good. Okay. So we are controlled like this. Can you see this? This picture in the corner, left hand side, or maybe left hand side of yours as well. Yeah? So there are three girls you can see here who are controlling these boys. It's not like literally I'm saying the girls control the boys. I'm just saying these three depicts three modes of nature. So they are controlling them simultaneously and differently as well. So we are always in control of three modes of nature if we are in this world. But if we are in devotional life, we can come out of it as well. How to come out of it? We have to read Bhagavad Gita. So 5 basic truths, which is Kal and Karma. They are the next two aspects which we haven't discussed. Time or Kal is eternal, right? Time will always be here. We will not be here, but time will be here. Time will pass. Okay? Karma are the activities performed by combination of the mode of material nature under purview of eternal time. So, purview of time. We always do every activity in purview of time. Correct? So, that activity results in fruit of our activity. We suffer and enjoy based on those activities, which is the next point. Karma is temporary. Can anyone has any example why karma is temporary? How we can relate? So the karma is temporary because whether you do good, you will go to heaven. You will get something good in your life. If you do something bad, you will go in hell. You have to suffer and then come back here. After going heaven, then again come back here. So it is also temporary. You have to face your results and come back. So we have to come out of it as well. It's also a cycle. Who wants to go somewhere and come back again? We all wants to go at one place which is very beautiful, which is very elegant, which looks like a wow. So we want to go there, right? Okay? So that place is only a place called as Golok Vrindavan. So that is having one quality. I will show you in the end. So karma is reaction that binds the conditioned soul, causing more fruitive actions. We tend to do something, but we caught by karmic reactions all the time. Because let's say to protect, we do something else, that result in some other result, some other fruit. And then when we enjoy that, or when we suffer in that fruit, then again one more out of it. So that's a kind of a cycle from which we are not able to come out. So there are several ways by which we can come out. So those ways has been described in Bhagavad Gita. Activities we should adopt that will give us relief from the actions and reaction of the activities that is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so that's what we said. And what is consciousness? So we have to change our consciousness actually. Currently we are conscious, but conscious of our own self. So we have to change our consciousness of our own selves to consciousness which is towards Krishna or towards God. So from our consciousness, our journey has to be towards Krishna consciousness or God consciousness. When you are in God consciousness, you connect all your activities around God. Even though you have to do your prescribed duties. If you are a student, you have to study. If you are working, you have to work. If you are husband, you have to take care of your family. If you are wife, you have to take care of your children and your husband. If you are a son, you have to take care of your parents. If you are a daughter, you have to take care of your parents. So we all have some prescribed duties. Correct? We have to do that. We need not to remove anything out of our life. But we have to connect all our duties towards God by making our consciousness into Krishna consciousness. What is consciousness? When we say somebody is unconscious, which means he or she doesn't know who is he, who is she. Okay? So feeling of existence like I am something is the consciousness. And Jiva's consciousness gets materially affected. We get material affected. So first is contaminated or pure consciousness. Contaminated is we think like we are this body, and pure is we are not this body, we are soul. We are eternal part and parcel of Supreme Lord. And when we read Bhagavad Gita, it tells us how we can purify our consciousness and get out of chain of karma by dovetailing our activities to the will of Ishvara. Even Krishna wants us to come back to Him so that we can serve Him. He wants that. So bhakti is purified activity. Bhakti. We have to purify our activities. And how we can purify? By doing bhakti. Because it is already purified. And this importance of human form is that out of 8.4 million species, only we can understand this knowledge. Only we can ask all those questions, not others. Have you ever seen any animal chanting japa? No, they can't. And also they need not to face their karmic reaction. No karmic reaction on animals. Because they can't understand. Let's say, we say we should not kill animals to eat. But lion is killing. He has to face karmic reaction for killing a deer? No. But if we will kill, we have to face law of karma. So that's the difference between us and other species. And our human life is meant to realize the aim of existence, why we are here, and how we came here, and how we can go out of this, this world of suffering. What is the quality of this world? The quality of this world is dukhalyam ashashvatam. Means this world is temporary and full of miseries, problems, challenges, issues, anxiety, fear. All these are the qualities. Do you think these are the qualities? It doesn't sound like a quality actually, but it is the quality of this world. It sounds like a negative quality, right? But this is the quality. It is what it is. So, we have to cross the ocean of this material existence. And how we can cross that ocean? By chanting holy names, by serving by offering service to Lord and His devotees. Being in association of devotees. So all these things we can do. And we can go back home, back to Godhead. So there are a few references. Okay, in the end, I wanted to give you a glimpse, which I said, like, how does God's world look like? So it is explained here. Na tad bhashate suryo na shasanko na pavakaha yad gatva nivartante tad dhamam paramam mama. This is the supreme abode. That supreme abode of mine is not illuminated by the sun or moon. There is no sun or moon. There can be sun or moon actually, but that place is not illuminated by sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Even it is mentioned in Shastra scriptures that even each and every particle, sand particle, illuminates that world. Where every walk is a dance, every word is a music, every word is a song. So that kind of abode we have to go. Those who reach it never return to this material world. Those who realizes and go back, they never come back here in this material world for suffering again. Although we came from there because of some reasons, but if we go back again, in normal circumstances, we will not come back here again. Until unless we will fight again with Krishna. Okay? So that's all for today. In the last, how to reach Supreme Abode? Krishna is saying, one can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have to understand this. We have to accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality only by devotional service. This is very important. Bhakti. We have to do bhakti, devotional service. Or bhakti mai seva. In proper word. Bhakti mai seva. And one is in full consciousness of me by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. I have few questions if you don't have any question. So I'm giving you first chance to ask question. Otherwise, I'll start asking questions. Hare Krishna. Yes, Vangi.
Prabhu, my question is what are the reasons we came from Godhead to you?
Yes, I'll answer. Any other question? I have very difficult questions for you all, here. So first, if you have any question, ask. Otherwise, I'll ask.
What are the qualities of transcendental body? Like how does it?
Whatsoever we are feeling in this body, we will not feel in that body. First thing. The thing is that transcendental body is, you never need not to take birth again. Okay? And you will be having Satchidanand body. Yes. In short.
Does it mean we're in spiritual form?
Yes.
Without a body?
No. You will also get some transcendental body, not without a body. Okay. Yeah, but spiritual body, yes, spiritual form. If you go to Vaikuntha, let's say, with Lord Vishnu's planet or some other planet, you can even get four-handed form as well. Similar looking, like a Vishnu. It is called as Sarupya Mukti. So you can even attain that as well. So any other question? Otherwise I'll answer.
You said karma applies to like humans.
Humans.
Not animals. It's a weird question. What about aliens?
If aliens are comes under human form of species, they have to, because even devatas and other living entities living in other planets, they also come under material existence, and they also have to face karmic reactions. Yes. So I'll answer Shubhangi's question, why did we came here and how did we came here? How or why?
Why?
Okay. The thing is, we all were in service of Krishna, eternal service. But what happened? When we saw Krishna is the only person who is enjoying, and we are being enjoyed, and he is the supreme enjoyer, we started feeling jealousy, enviousness, and we also wanted to become like Krishna, controller. So when he saw that we also want to be a controller, he said, okay, I'll create one material world where you can control few things. Although you can't control everything, but I'll give you small free will to have a taste. So he gave us this. So are we enjoying now or not? No? To get this feeling, Krishna sent here. Because sometimes when we are in better position, we feel it is normal. But when we get worse, then we understand how better or best it was. So the same way, we actually felt jealous. We wanted to be enjoyer, supreme controller.
How can a feeling like jealousy come in Godhead?
Illusion, Maya, the effect of Maya, and sometimes it's Krishna's desire as well to show examples like us, and sometimes even Krishna sends his devotees as well to this material world to protect others. So maybe they didn't come here because of jealousy, but they just came here to deliver others. Even Krishna come here as well. God come here as well. And not only God come alone, he come with his devotees as well. Okay? To perform duties. Actually, everything is happening because of him. But ultimately now, we have to go back. And we have to give some efforts. And that efforts is devotional service. Okay? Okay, we'll stop here. And shall I ask some questions then? True or false? Okay, very easy. I'll not ask difficult question. Okay, you simply go on remembering me and give up your present occupational duty. Is said by Lord Krishna? Does he said like leave all your duties? No, we just have to connect our duties with Krishna. Consciousness develops under certain circumstances of material combination. Is it true or false? Material combinations makes our consciousness true. Authorities of Vedic knowledge have not accepted Shri Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. False. Because authorities, the disciplic successions are the ones who are established that Krishna is the Supreme Personality. Okay, let's stop here. Just one last. Lord is absolute. There is no difference between his name and himself. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. So we have to change the names of the Lord. What are the holy names of the Lord? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Why? Why should we chant? It is mentioned Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam. Kalau nastev gatiranyatha. Means in this age of Kali there is no other way than chanting of holy names, chanting of holy names to free us from this material existence. So if you all want to go that type of dham which we just discussed, if you all want to get that transcendental body which doesn't ache, back ache, head ache and stomach ache or heart ache in leg. So if you want that, then we have to follow all those principles established in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita Jayanti is coming on 11th of December. That's why we organize this session today to give you all a glimpse. Kindly try to read Bhagavad Gita till 11th of December. So after that, shall we not read? We should try to read every day, at least one shloka, at least 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. We can have PDF version of Gita, or we can just go to vedabase.io. Vedabase.io. We will share in temple group, so you can go there and you can even read Srila Prabhupada's many books over there. But try to read all the translations, one chapter one day. It will take half an hour, 45 minutes per day. One chapter one day translations, and by I think Gita Jayanti, if there are few chapters which are small, by the time of Gita Jayanti you can finish whole Bhagavad Gita translation one time. So you can just give it as an offering, and that can really help you. Even you will get your so many questions answered there, like answer of so many questions in that. But keep continuing reading Gita, and we have several Gita classes going on currently in our temple. So if you want, you can connect with us and you can attend those classes. So that's all for today. Hare Krishna. We have Aarti and then Prasad. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Let's thank His Grace Sugati Achyuta for his wonderful class by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We have a short announcement. As Sugati Prabhu said, it is important to read Bhagavad Gita, and we have Bhagavad Gita Jayanti coming up on 11th December. On that occasion, we are hosting Srila Prabhupada Book Distribution Marathon. We have taken a vow of distributing 1500 Bhagavad Gitas in the month of December. So we all can contribute by helping us distribute this book. So you all can join us on Harinam on every Saturday and eventually we will have every Sunday as well of December. Or you can sponsor the books so that somebody else can distribute these books. One Bhagavad Gita just costs €5. It's a small contribution of. So yesterday, if those of you who have attended the class from Maharaj yesterday, like he mentioned, if 30 people sponsor or distribute 50 Bhagavad Gitas or 2 boxes each, we can achieve this goal. So, by raise of hands, is there anyone who would like to commit at least 1 box of Bhagavad Gita? Anyone? Come on, we can support this mission of Srila Prabhupada. And obviously you all know after attending this class how important it is to read Bhagavad Gita. If not for 1 box, half box. 1 box is of 25 Bhagavad Gitas. So, okay, Jai. We have Prabhuji here. Prabhuji, what's your name?
Venkatesh.
So we have Venkatesh Prabhuji. Will you? Vyansh and Venkatesh Prabhu. So will you sponsor 1 box? Jai Hari Bol! So we have Venkatesh Prabhu who has sponsored 25 Bhagavad Gitas. Anyone else who would like to sponsor? Anybody else? Come on. Maybe half a box, 5 books, 1 book. 1 book, come on. 1 book everyone can sponsor. €5. Okay, so we will be in Govindas as well. If those of you who would like to contact us, we will have some boxes of Gitas there, so you can get from us. We will have Aarti now.
Te Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine सभी लोग झुक के प्रणाम करेंगे जो झुक सकते हैं. All those who can go down, they can go down for obeisances. जय ओम विष्णु पाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अच्युत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य श्री वी ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णु पाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अच्युत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की गुरु शिष्य परंपरा की वृंदावन छठ गोस्वामी वृंद की नाम आचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से गो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासंती गौर भक्त वृंद की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर गोपी गोपीनाथ श्याम गोविंद राधा कुंड की विराट गोवर्धन की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी वृंद देवी तुलसी महारानी की ब्रज क्षेत्र श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की श्री द्वारिकापुरी धाम की शंकर क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की नवदीप क्षेत्र श्री मायापुर धाम की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की इस्कॉन डबलिन की भगवत गीता जयंती महामहोत्सव की श्रीमद् भगवत गीता की पंच तत्व भगवान की श्री राधा गोविंद भगवान की श्री प्रहलाद नरसिंह देव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Everyone be seated for Narasimha prayers. Everyone be seated for Narasimha prayers. Few volunteers can go in the basement for arranging prasad. Few volunteers. Only volunteers kindly go for now. Rest others be here please. Prasad will start after 10 minutes only. You do not go and make queue for now. Make queue later. Let them arrange. On behalf of ISKCON Dublin, we would like to welcome you all on this weekly Sunday Love Feast program, especially those who are coming here for the first time. Is anyone here who is coming here for the first time? I hope you all had a nice time and you will have nice time in upcoming weeks. We generally celebrate so many festivals around the year. We send all the updates to our WhatsApp and several other social media channels. You can connect in our WhatsApp group through QR code. QR code is outside on the prasadam table. I would like to thank our today's sponsor for the prasad, Rishi Gupta Prabhu and Sumit Prabhu. Let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra together for seeking blessings from Shri Shri Panchatattva for them because they sponsored on behalf of their birthday. So they can get, maybe we will pray to Panchatattva that this life will be their last life in this material world and they will soon engage themselves more in Krishna consciousness and attain the highest perfection. Let's chant Hare Krishna together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If anyone would like to sponsor Prasad any Sunday, or if they would like to sponsor flowers or any other thing for the temple, they can contact us. Hare Krishna. Now Narasimha prayers by Krishna Mataji.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
लक्ष्मीपति श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। भक्त शिरोमणि श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
Hare Krishna. Now we can head in restaurant for prasad. But before going there, kindly I would like to remind you one thing, that we need to take care of cleanliness in the restaurant. We are using steel plates, so you need to wipe those plates after having prasad with blue rolled tissue and then throw that tissue in the bin and keep the plate over there. Kindly do not waste prasad. Kindly take what you can finish. Kindly do. And only throw your leftovers in food waste, not in other bin. Please help us to manage cleanliness. Hare Krishna.